Mom waited 5 years to get her revenge on my grandpa. This started in 1997 when my sister was born. My grandparents had been calling non-stop wanting to meet their first grandchild, so my parents drove 6 hours to my dad's hometown. My mom was exhausted from having a 3-week-old, but my dad really wanted to go. A few days in, my dad went to the garage with my uncle to fix something. My grandma left for the grocery store. My mom was alone in the living room with my grandpa, changing my sister's diaper on the couch. My mom was in that tired new parent fog where you just say whatever. She looked down at my sister and said, "She's so pretty. I think she looks like me, don't you think?" She genuinely wanted reassurance because 3 weeks of no sleep had her feeling rough. My grandpa didn't miss a beat. "Oh, don't worry about it. They grow out of it." My mom's hands froze mid-diaper change. She looked up and he had this pleased smirk like he'd just won comedy night. She didn't know what to say. She was tired, in his house, and her husband wasn't there to back her up. So she finished the diaper, picked up my sister, and said she was going to feed her in the bedroom. That night, she told my dad. He got defensive immediately, said his dad jokes like that and doesn't mean anything. My mom wasn't trying to fight in his parents' house, so she dropped it, but she filed it away. The rest of the trip, she stayed polite, helped cook, smiled for photos. But something had shifted. 5 years later, I was born. My mom didn't want to make the trip because my sister had just started kindergarten and she was exhausted again. But my dad kept saying how much it would mean to his parents. She agreed. My grandpa went crazy over me. He kept saying, "Finally a boy," and walked me around to show neighbors and church people. My mom noticed he seemed way more excited about me than he'd been about my sister. One afternoon, my grandpa was in his recliner holding me. He looked at my dad and said, "Look at him, so handsome, and he looks just like me." My mom was in the kitchen doorway with a bottle. When she heard that, something clicked. Same setup as 5 years ago. Him holding the baby, commenting on looks, all proud of himself. She walked over and reached for me. My grandpa handed me over, figuring she was just going to feed me. My mom settled me in her arms, looked him straight in the eye, and used his exact tone from 5 years back. "Oh, don't worry, they grow out of it." Then she started feeding me like nothing happened. My grandpa's face went blank. My dad froze with his coffee cup in midair. My uncle was on the couch and let out a surprised laugh before catching himself. My grandpa stared at her, then started laughing that uncomfortable laugh when you know you got caught. Okay, I deserved that one. My mom just kept feeding me, didn't respond. My grandma came in asking what was funny. My grandpa waved her off, but my dad told her later. She smacked my grandpa's arm and called him a jerk. The rest of the visit, my grandpa was careful around my mom. Fewer jokes, actually asked her opinion on things, listened when she talked. My mom warmed up because he was trying.